This is a review of construction methods for the Garden Railway, and this is after 2 seasons of it being out here. All the timber that was used is tanalised wood. The timber for the track bed is 6 inches by 1 inch nominally, or the millimetre equivalent, fencing timber, fencing boards, and these are 4-inch pieces which have been used on the sides there. Doesn't need that. Here's a square post that was used, and there's the thinner fence post. The thing is, it's rock solid. That is not moving anywhere, so that is fine. The track has been pinned in a couple of places. You've seen some running of the track, so the track has stayed. No use of felt, roofing felt on this. It's not plywood, it's not chipboard, it's fencing timber which is designed to be used outdoors. The Fence Life green paint that's on it is mainly cosmetic, and the posts are directly into the ground. In some places I might have put a little bit of concrete around it. No sign of rot or anything in the posts. They do split a little, and the timber was joined together with decking screws. They're the screws that have a sort of green covering on it, and if we look at this bit, you'll see the framing up. So quite solid, covers a good span, everything there's holding out well, and so that's basically the timber bit. Now on this bit, the track hasn't been fixed down. What I've done is built up a masonry support, tried to get that as level as possible. And one of the things I've experimented with here is a bit of a cement support, but not fixed into the track, so it's just like ballasting. That's come out and looks quite nice in terms of the cement has washed off the top of the gravelly bit, exposing some of the gravel. If I swing round here, that's postcrete along here. That's not quite so nice, and the track is glued into it, so that track is solid, glued into the cement, and so that's a partially complete ballasting method there. And then around here, what I did initially was cut the half trench, or cutting some old flags, paving flags to support the bank, and then a concrete base, not very thick, 3 maybe 4 inches at the most, onto a little bit of hardcore up to the steps, and so that was a concrete base in there. The track not fastened down to it at all, just loose. It's been loose like that, as I say, for a couple of seasons. I do just push the joints together occasionally, but that seems to work quite well, so quite happy with that. I'm thinking of putting some cement in here on the step, so that when we walk down over it, it doesn't distort the track as much. There's the date, 2014. We're now 2016, so it's 2014 when that was built, and this is the start of the timber section here. A piece of that exterior ply, again very wet on the surface here, because there's no roofing felt on that, but that is a very special sort of marine bonded ply, not your normal ply. We're back onto the fencing timber again. So fence posts with tanalised roofing lats and fence boards for the deck for most of the way round, and occasionally the track is pinned down to that timber using the odd nail or screw, and it does seem to be holding up quite well. So there is an end view of my track bed, and the way of getting the level initially was by nailing these lats onto the side of the posts. Once you've got that level, you can saw the post off, leave the post on, and you can then put your track bed on top of that, using a lat to form the level that you've got. And you can see it just under there. The lats initially screwed onto the post before the posts are actually trimmed to height.